Oh, Paul, were we muted? Hang on. Hang on.
Are we mute?
No, we're back. We're so sorry. We did a whole preamble.
We did a whole introduction. Oh my gosh.
No.
Look, let's get straight into the finals.
Thank you, chat. Apologies, guys. Our bad on that. We've been so good.
We were hyping everyone up. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Look, Koi managed to play the 2-cost Kid Killer, looking for a Lord Beppo, exactly what he wishes for. Ends up getting it. Has one done and just passes turn, restanding one. Now, let's see what he does here. Sirius going for this 4-Don turn play. Going for a cheeky 8 into lead. Does take the life.
Don't forget, all leaders will be 6k for the entire time because
yes,
both oppositions are slash type characters, which Mihawk does care about. Oh, damn it, Paul! I had one job. I apologize, chat. Thank you for letting us know that we're muted. We're back. Whoever wins this will be going to play with Makenyu in Japan. Wait, quick, do all the jokes that we did before.
Oh, no, we can't. It's too late. We'll just get straight into the game. We have a Corona Searcher. Let's see what he ends up getting over here. He does have another Lord Beppo. It's his second Lord Beppo, preparing for the end game.
We do see Koi, unfortunately, missing on that 5-Don turn, not finding a Tashigi or a Bonnie or one of those cards that he wants to play to be able to use the restand ability.
Oh, it still says third place. No, this is the finals. That is
correct.
correct.
This is finals. We will get someone to fix that as soon as possible as well. Let me
go for a 6-Don turn play. Let's see if he ends up... Sirius needs to add a body onto the field just to apply a bit more pressure onto Koi's life. Let's see what he ends up doing here. Just gotta check what he has in his hand. Let's see what he has. He's got a Tashigi, so he's still able to, he will be able to play the Tashigi. Has to rest one of the Don to use the leader ability to restand 3. There we go. It's all fixed for you. Thank you, Gorm, our local tech assistant.
I can change the title, but I cannot unmute our audio. I can do one thing right, but yeah, playing the Tashigi on Sirius.
Goes for a 7k swing into a lead. We'll have a +2, buffing that Tashigi up to 8. We'll take life. These players are playing quite fast pace. Going on the 7-Don turn, does Koi have a response in regards to the Tashigi? Hopefully that 7-cost Shanks will make his appearance. He does have 2 Lord Beppos, 2 Zoro 2k counters, as well as a Corona Searcher.
Has the 9-cost Shanks as well, Paul, so we'll be able to do stuff with the big swings.
Searcher's top 5 is able to see two Shanks in that search.
Does he take one of the Shanks, though? Because he is sitting on the... 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, is it too late to be taking a Shanks? Well, do you want to be taking something else instead?
No, he just decides to take it. Look, you do want to have the Shanks just to basically, you know, that when it's rested, that -1000, it can do wonders for you. It will, you know, it will determine the aggression that you will input towards your opponent. So what he does here, we will swing 6 into lead. Will be countering out. Oh, no, just thinking whether he's going to counter out. Yes, he does counter out using Shigi. Using a 4-cost blocker, Zoro, usually known as a 2k counter, but decides to just block her up and defend it. And restands 3 Don using the leader ability. Will he just attach Don onto the Perona? Yes, he will.
Aggression is the name in the game. The more swings, the better. Being able to get cards out of hand, being able to find out if your opponent is bricking or not. Let's see what Sirius does here. That was a 7k swing into 6. Is that correct, Paul?
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yes, it is. That is correct. 7 into a 6. We'll have to pitch out a 2k counter, but does decide to take life.
Both players sitting at 3 life for the turn. Sirius with the stronger body of the Tashigi, but not as many bodies as Koi does have. Let's see what Sirius does on his 8-Don turn. Is it going to be a 7-cost Shanks?
No, it's going to be a Searcher first, looking for the top 5 to see whether he can get himself a Lord Beppo. I don't think he's got one in hand as of yet.
0 Lord Beppos in hand.
I know, I think he's got one, at least one, right? Let's see.
What does he find in the
He
search?
he does have a Lord Beppo.
2 Tashigi's Lore Beppo, a Coffin Boat or the Zoro Boat will be taking indeed that Lore and Beppo as we've discussed in this mirror matchup. Boss monsters are the name of the game. If I can play a boss monster, you need to play a boss monster. If you miss out on playing a boss monster, more often than not, you're going to be crying.
Couldn't agree more. Let's see what he does here. Does he have any... he's on the 8th on, so does he have the Shanks available in hand?
Looks like the answer is... Oh, wait.
Oh, can't see it.
Yes, it is Shanks. It's a 7. It's a 7. It is the Shanks. Doing some maths, asking how many cards are in Koi's hand. Koi says a lot. 9. Sitting on 9. Where's the pudding?
And there we go. The one-armed pirate makes his appearance. Shanks is going to be able to use the leader ability to rest the Perona, restanding 3 of the Don. Can use the Tashigi to rest 2 cards, so most likely one of them would have to be the Shanks, right? To just rest the Zoro to get through.
Correct.
But decides to just use... Okay.
8 into lead. What does Koi do?
The reason why he didn't rest the Shanks in preparation for a potential 9-cost Shanks just to KO that.
Much like Katakuri, Sirius does have observation Haki, understanding that Koi actually does have the 9-cost Shanks in hand. Obviously, he doesn't actually know that unless... No, I don't think it was ever searched.
It was never searched, so
but he is just playing to the way that he could just lose the game immediately, because you feel like if that Shanks was to be popped by a 9-cost Shanks, you're going to be sad.
Also, yes, Zoro can't be rested either way, because if he does get... Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
I thought it's just a 2K. I don't
No,
understand.
2K.
Zoro cannot be rested. What do you mean? That's crazy, man. Anyway, back to Koi's 9-Don turn. Obviously, there's a few plays he'd probably like to be doing, it, such as a 9-cost Mihawk. Let's check the hand very quickly. Is that something that he could possibly
No, he doesn't have it, but he can play himself another 7-cost Shanks if he wishes. Just to mimic the Sirius's move.
Yeah, play a 7-cost Shanks to then go into the Coffin Boat, get some more cards. He's going to go 1 into the Perona.
One into the Perona?
Just 2, sorry, the 2 into the Perona.
Yeah, because the Shanks is not rested, yeah.
Looks like Koi actually did get too much Don out as well, unfortunately. Yeah. He should be on 9.
Don, we should probably...
Did you want to go talk to the judge really quick? Yeah, sorry. We're just going to... We'll make sure nothing...
We'll be back shortly, yeah?
Yeah, I'll keep talking. You go. I'll harass it. We're onto it. Sorry, Paul's just going to go for a run. World's fastest man is on the run. Apologies about that. Not something we want to see in the finals. We will be discussing with the judges. 1 Don, 2 extra. Did ramp up too hard. We're jumping onto it, guys. Thank you, chat, as well. Did you get onto a judge?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Putting 1 Don back.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Yeah, awesome. Yep. Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. That Don did not matter into anything, though. Like that. Let's be honest here. Obvious a mistake, and neither player did pick up on it. And also, we could see here that it didn't matter. That 1 Don didn't change anything. So we've picked it up. It looks like the judge call would be made as well. It could be a warning to Koi. We leave the judging to the judges. We just let them know what's going on our end. But no stress at all. Koi has 4 Don up. What does he want to do here, Paul? Does he want to put it to his leader to go a bigger swing, or does he want to do other things such as, swinging for the Perona?
Let's go fishing.
6 into lead.
Yeah.
Gives the 1K Bonnie counter there. And yeah, it is a bunch of 6s. Perona going again.
I've never seen Perona swing so much.
Perona is very upset, but much like the 1K counter that Sirius gave for the 6K swing, another Bonnie. 10 Don for Sirius. This is time for Law and Beppos and or Mihawks and or 9-cost Shanks, whichever ones we want to do. We do know Sirius has at least 1 in hand for Law and Beppo. Do we see if there's any more? Let's go take a quick look.
Please, Sirius. Okay. No. Oh.
We do see...
That's a Lord Beppo, and what else does he have?
At least 1 of them. Well, we do know there is a 10-cost in hand, so more than likely will be the play for Sirius. Maybe resting the 7-cost... If he does rest the 7-cost Shank, the effect does actually come online as well. maybe it is a bit of an awkward one for Sirius. Maybe he wants to do, maybe he wants to play another 7-cost Shanks, being able to, control the board minus 2,000 to everything.
Just checking how many cards that Koi has in hand. He does have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it was 9 last time we
9?
checked. Are we still sitting on 9 or is it sitting on 8? I'm not 100%
10?
sure. Paul, for the record, how's your run?
Oh, no.
Was it good for you?
It was easy. Nothing.
Yeah.
It was lightweight. Swinging.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Swinging 9 into lead.
Resting the Kid and Killer as well. Probably won't come into effect here, but maybe the threat of it being rested might entice Koi to use it. But I think both players know this matchup so well. They flew through the early turns, and this is probably where the thinking man does come through.
Yeah.
Zoro blocks.
As that in preparation for that 10 Don turn, we'll be locking down. And here we go. I do see the Lord Beppo. There we go.
Being thought of, we can see in the left hand as well what he is dealing with. Tendon has that Lauren Beppo out. Lord Beppo, is there anything else? Oh my! I think he has 3 Lord Beppo. So Sirius very, prepared for the late game. Might be able to withstand whatever Koi may be able to do. If if Koi whiffs on a Lauren Beppo turn, Sirius is there to punish.
In saying that, he did rest a Lauren Beppo, which is a potential target for our 9-drop Shanks.
Very true, Paul.
Yeah.
We do forget that. We do remember that Koi has a 9-cost Shanks hand, can blow up the Lauren Beppo, but is that enough of a counter? But once again, his board is now all minus 1,000 due to the fact that Shanks has been locked. It's going to be a 7,000 power swing into Koi. Koi only needs to give a 2k, or maybe he wants to give more as well. We'll see.
Just applying the dice to a friendly reminder that Toshigi is sitting on 7,000.
7 into 6, nice and easy there. Giving off the 2k. He's going to go 8 into lead. Koi's going to take it, go down to 1 life, but it's not about the life, really. It's about the cards that the two players see, being able to control it. Let's see what Koi has. Koi now up to 10 Don as well, so being able to use all his Don to his full effect. Let's see what he has. Let's go to the hand real quick.
Does have his own Lord Beppo. He's got 3.
He also has 3 Lord Beppos in hand and the 9-cost Shanks, so he's going to be winning the war, is he?
And here we go, the 9-cost Shanks KOing that Beppo, and Lord, get out of here. Back to the submarine that you go.
Oh, very true. They do all live in a yellow submarine. Oh, wait a second, they do. Oh my God, Lauren Beppo of the Beatles.
Oh man, you are
confirmed here on the in the grand final championship. Lauren Beppo of the Beatles. And what, Sachi and Pigment are the other two as well?
Yeah, the non-existent ones. Using and that's locking down both the Toshigi as well as the Shanks. A very classic combo, bringing out a bigger body. Potentially, you can use that with the Lord Beppo. As long as you restand those 3 don't using the leader ability, just lock down potential 7 cost or less. Putting a halt to Sirius's swings.
What can Sirius do here? We do know that he is sitting on another Lauren Beppo, and probably the most sense-making play would just be Lauren Beppoing the 9-cost Shanks and then swinging into lead, because that will use a lot of Don up. But he's just going to start off for 6. 6 to lead. Let's see what Koi does. I think it's just going to be with the 1-cost. Yeah, 1k Toshigi. Counters out.
There's
Lauren Beppo again.
And freezing that Shanks. Resting and freezing. Buffing up his leader up to
8 for the turn.
And restanding 3 Don with the leader ability. Wonder what he can do here. Does he, in response, do the same thing back to Koi? No, he won't be able to.
Just passes back. I think he did buff the Toshigi back update. Doesn't want to lose that nice and easy. So what does Koi have here? Imagine if he played more than 1 9-cost Shanks and just popped the other Lauren Beppo. That'd be brutal. But I don't think any decks are running more than 1.
We have their deck information. Probably quickly check what sort of cards Sirius is running. On the 10 Don turn play, we will most likely see a back-to-back. Little Beppo Law going for a cheeky fish swing first. Going for a 8 into.
Indeed, Koi is only playing the 1 9-cost Shanks, so no more Shanks shenanigans from him, and Sirius also on the 1 as well.
+1 and uses the Beppo Law, freezing his Beppo Law in response, restanding 3 Don, resting the Coffin Boat. And buffing that leader up to 8 is going to be an 8 against 8. If you get up to 8, I can get into 8 too. And just decides to pass turn.
Interesting that he didn't want to swing with leader. Is he just trying to maybe starve Sirius out a bit more, hoping that he doesn't see the pieces that he needs?
Well, Koi's going to be in for a bit of a surprise because, as we all know, Sirius has got back-to-back. It's his last more Beppo in hand.
Unless he's drawn another one, which we're just trying to see, what I was trying to see, but unable to see it. Redhead, Zoro, Sirius, unable to find maybe the Force Law and Beppo. Yeah, it does have that in hand. Doesn't look like he has the 4th one, though. I guess that's a bit too much to ask for. So is going to go... No, just still thinking about this turn. Being able to maneuver through these like high pressure scenarios and also being able to move like some very precarious broad states. This is where we kind of like get the men away from the boys, the greats away from the... It's still great, but maybe not so great. Being able to just push through this, firstly, mental fatigue. They've been playing. We've been started at 9 a.m. this morning. It's now 4:23, so they've been playing for at least 7 hours again.
Yeah.
Some rounds might have been shorter, some rounds might have been quicker. Is the fatigue kicking in? But nonetheless, Sirius
going for an 8k swing into the lead, going for an 8-8. Will just need to use a 1k counter. Decides to rest the Kid Killer and uses the Bonnet to counter out up to 9.
Correct. Just a simple 1k counter. Doesn't want to be losing life. Does not want to go down to 0, allowing Sirius the opportunity to don up and just swing big. Although having 4 don up for Koi is a lot of don and may be able to use cards such as the 1 billion-fold Trikilio Cosm.
I pronounce that quite well.
I'm getting onto it. I just keep saying it. You need to keep saying it as well, Paul. Sirius just debating. We assume another Law and Beppo will be played here, but is that going to be the case?
Is Koi pretty bricked up as well? We've got to go for a 6 into the... No, sorry, a 5 into the 2. Getting rid of that Kid Killer. Plays the... gonna see it.
Checking the trash, seeing what Sirius has in there. Not much, really. Sirius has not been... getting rid of too much, but yeah. What does he do if there's 10 Don?
There we go, man. Playing the 10-drop Law Beppo, resting freezing. Will be able to rest that Law Beppo to restand 3 more Don. Goes for an 8k swing into a lead. Just has to pitch out a 1k counter.
Or
provides
a 2K.
A 2, yeah.
Because he doesn't have any 1k counters there, but keeping the events and still another 2 Law and Beppos in Koi's hand as well. Passes the turn back to Koi. Will we see another Law and Beppo here from Koi being able to just control the board? Oh, seriously, he's having none of it.
I'm going to rest. No,
you keep that rest.
None of that. None of that.
So let's see what Koi
He
wants.
does have another Law Beppo, by the way.
Who, Sirius?
No, Koi.
He has another 2.
Ooh.
That's a lot of, big bodies there. So let's see what he does.
It's going to be a 8 and a 10k swing.
Yeah, a few swings here. Actually being able to unfreeze with at least 8 and a 10, 2 shanks. Koi, once again thinking. It's funny, we see these players think a lot about their turn, and then more often than not, it is just dropping the Law and Beppo and going up to 8 and keeping another card rested. But it is the battle of wits. We do see the 6 into lead.
What is going on? It seems like there was a...
Not all good. Needed one more card rested.
Okay,
Did use the
yeah,
Paradise
he just
Waterfall.
just restands the Tashigi, protecting it from any further attacks. Goes for an 8k swing, 8 into 8. Will be resting that Tashigi. Gives himself a 2k counter, bunking it up to 10.
Serious thinking. Koi, also thinking. This is the thinking man's game right here, Paul. Just doing some maths, figuring out what the best course of action is here for Koi.
Can we just double check the life, please, of Sirius? He's on 3.
I think he's on 3. He has set it up horizontally. I do believe there's one more last off life, but we will adjust if needed as well. So we'll just double check to make sure that everything is happening correctly. But yeah. Also, chatters, if you know who the who there is there on Sirius' sleeves, do let us know. But is going to go 10. Where is this 10 going to go into?
It's going to be a 10 into the Tashigi. Lets it go. Wants to conserve his counterpower for the potential and goes for another Beppo Law. Not looking good for Sirius because he already played out the third Beppo Law, which was KO'd by the Shanks. Let's see what he ends up top decking in this next turn.
Yeah, does he find another Law and Beppo, or does he find anything else? Like, he needs a boss monster because we do know he has run out of them, and Koi is still sitting on one last Law and Beppo as well. You know, it's just a part of the thought process between Koi going board. Doesn't want to actually give Sirius extra cards, be able to find those pieces. Sirius just taking everything in, taking account of what's on the board, how many boss monsters are, 2 Shanks, 2 Law Beppos, 1 Perona and 1 Dracul Mihawk leader.
Here we go. We're going to go for an 8. No, yes, 8k swing. Potentially with the Shanks just to fish out any possible cards. It will be an 8 into the 8. We'll have to use a 1k counter. Does have the Shigi, will be doing exactly that.
Sirius really taking everything in, trying to figure out what is the best play. How does he get out of this pickle that he is in? And normally we would agree that Law and Beppo is the answer to that pickle, but the pickle answer is not in Sirius's hand. We don't expect, but maybe it is. We're still not 100% sure. Just waiting to see Sirius, the man with the gold Don, what he can do. Once again, plays are untimed as well. We will be seeing all games here, whether that be 3, whether that be 2, we'll have to see. Anyway, Sirius looking through his hand. What is in there?
Setting aside 6, potentially. Maybe putting a... I don't think he'll be doing a Law blocker, would he? Because he'll just be arrested by the Shanks.
Yeah, Law Blocker, and even if he was to play a Law Blocker, what is he going to shambles as well? He does want to shamble any of the cards that are on his board as well because they're threats. Would want to be searching first, but maybe he's looking to invest Don. We'll have to see. Five cards in, well, 5 Don, should I say, is what Sirius is looking to use for. Is this just going to go on leader, or is it going to go into a Law and Beppo?
Yeah, just stack it up, right? And it does exactly that, swinging 14? No, 15.
15 into 9. We'll need +6 from Koi to get out of this. No, it needs more than +6, +7.
Don't look at me.
I didn't look at you. You were ready for it. I didn't even.
I was looking at you because I know you're gonna look at me. Just do.
Does give the 2 the billion-fold Trichiliocosm. So we'll have to see. Yeah, you happy with me how I'm pronouncing?
I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
Very.
Goes for the 5 Don turn. Place himself. The Bonnie will be freezing the Beppo Law, the Timu version of.
Yeah, but still getting a freeze off nonetheless. So getting 2 cards out of Koi's hand, the 2 events being able to just deal with it nice and easy. Anyway, Koi back to his turn. 10 Don up, does have another Law and Beppo. Will he be playing another Law and Beppo?
How many cards does he have in hand? Just curious. He's got 2 bricks, I think.
Yeah, he's got 2 bricks, one of them being the Law and Beppo itself, but like is actually looking at not many counters.
Hopefully we get a glimpse of what Sirius has. I do believe he's got two 2K counters before cost Zoro. I think he's just going to don up, see what he can do. He's got 5 cards in hand. It's going to be a 10 into lead. 10 into 6. Provided either a 2, 2, and a 1. Or just a 4 and a 1.
Sirius just debating on what to do. He's going to take that life. Does go down to 2, we believe. Have to see if it actually is 1.
You can actually check the angle.
Oh,
Lift it overhead.
Oh, it is.
it's a 1.
Oh, great thinking,
Yeah.
Paul. Apologies to everyone in the chat being thinking that there is multiple cards left. It was not. There is only 1 life left for Sirius. Sirius, thank you for actually doing it well onto the all cards on the screen.
3 Dawn up. How many events does Sirius have? I think he's just going to be spreading this to see whether he can try.
Yeah, it's really tough here, Paul. It's just the maths it's going to be. It's going to be an 11 into lead. Going to need to go up. You know, is there enough swings here? Still has a Shanks, still has a Mihawk leader. Is it just you don up and you go swing?
And mind you, Mihawk can actually, can still restand. Oh, but he will need to actually use Dawn in order to rest it first and then reactivate it to take full
advantage of the Mihawk. Yeah, correct. But he needs something to, go along with it, whether it be a dead man's game or something along those lines. But we know Koi doesn't have that and has chosen not to go for the 3rd Law in Beppo as well. So Koi has chosen to go for game here, I think, Paul. What else does Sirius have in hand? We need to try and get that hand shown.
Yeah, so there's for the people that are just wondering with the mics, there's a bit of like there's a lot of noise around us, so it does sometimes cut off due to just the echo reduction.
Yeah, echo reduction. Yeah, so it does give a Cobweb and a Zoro for that 11k swing, so plus 6 right there. 1 Don up for Sirius. What does Koi go for? Does he go for game here? Does he have game in hand? Sirius sitting on 1, 2, 3 cards in hand.
10.
Could
10
go
to
10.
12? No. Is he going to use the... Let's see.
Is going to go the 10 into lead. What it just feels like just a pray. It's going to be a 10 and then a 12. Sirius sitting, debating. Does he have the counter?
We can change view. Let's see what he...
He's not showing us,
Yes,
Paul.
He will. Oh, there was a 1. There was a 1.
And is that a dead man's game or is that a 1 billion fold tri-killer?
Because he's got
Cosm?
He's got enough cards that are rested.
Yes,
How many cards does he need to have rested?
8.
1, 2, 3.
Takes the
It's his
life.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't have enough cards rested as well. It's 6.
Oh.
GG's. Koi gets round 1, I believe.
Yeah, that is round 1. Can Sirius make a comeback from this?
Koi mapped it out, going that 12 to finish it off. The 1 billion fold tri-killer Cosm being able to do it. So yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be going to a game 2. Once again, repeating for everyone watching, this is untimed.
What pieces could have... I think the one thing that really... that Sirius needed was just bigger bosses.
I think what we can really pinpoint as well was then Koi, when he played that 9-cost Shanks being able to KO the Law and Beppo that the Sirius did play. I mean, it's just one less swing for Sirius each and every time, whereas Koi got to keep that Shanks on field. I feel like that 9-cost Shanks is definitely one of those great cards, one of those tech cards in this matchup, and whoever is being able to see that 9-cost Shanks can actually make that difference, make that play, get a big body, KO a big body. That's a 2-for-1 special right there.
Do you reckon he would... do you think he was baiting?
Who?
Sirius?
On the last turn?
No, Koi was baiting Sirius with that 10-drop Lord Beppo.
In terms of like just leaving it on the board, or
Yeah, just leaving it on the board and then resting it with the leader ability to restand, and then it was a prime target for Shanks, the 9-drop Shanks.
yeah, I see what you mean. You think Koi was trying to bait into?
Yeah.
I don't. We didn't see any coffer boats from Sirius. He kind of had to rest that Law and Beppo, and it's kind of like we both know both players are only playing a one of. You know, these guys would have both been looking at each other's deck lists. They've seen what they've got. They probably have very similar deck lists, probably one card or two difference. And just understanding that this is what I need to look out for. Sirius's first hand. Let's have a quick look at it, Paul.
Does get the Bonnie, Lord Beppo. Ooh, is he going first?
Does have some big bodies there, but no searches early. We'll have to see. It will depend on it. Sirius does get the choice. Koi looks like he mulliganed into it. Oh, look at all the dice over there. Very nice. I didn't even see that on our angles. Anything else? Oh, dice there as well. Very cool. 3, 4, 5. Sirius happy with his hand. Going to keep it as well, Paul.
It's more into the field of vision.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Sirius. Good friend of ours.
Yes.
To be fair, if anyone was nice to us, they could be a good friend of ours as well. We aren't picky. And Koi looks like he had to mulligan. Let's see what the mulligan hand is for Koi. Is it something that I can work with? A
couple of event counters there. It is going to be a 2K counter. It does get himself a 7-cost Shanks.
And does have the Kitten Killer, which is going to let him, kind of be able to search and, start this game up. All engines revving. Let's have a look at this search, Paul.
Just to get, he can get himself, let's see, the Bonnie, and that's it.
The Bonnie, and that is it. It has to take the Bonnie. He has to pretend like there was a lot of choices there, but is maneuvering those. Losing a 9-cost Mihawk, losing a 7-cost Shanks. Probably not cards he wants to be losing in this matchup, but that's the way it searches. Sirius did on turn 1 play the Kikinojo. Kikinojo might be used as just its own coffin boat, or maybe be able to get rid of the smaller bodies that Koi will play. 7 into lead.
Yep, 7 into lead. Where's that dice that on top of Mihawk?
7 to lead and pass.
Yeah, just
simple as that. Yeah.
Can't do much after that.
Yep.
Gets herself a Perano. No possible search. There was no searches that Sirius can actually play then, unfortunately. But yeah, passes off to Koi. Searches top 5. Gets himself a... There's going to be a 4-cost Zoro there for the 2K counter.
Does already have 2-2. He probably doesn't want to be looking for a Zoro. Probably looking for a bigger body. And Tashigi is the answer.
Jinx.
We won't be talking for the rest of the stream. We have been jinxed unless someone can say our name in the chat 3 times to get us out of this curse.
Goes for a 6 into 6. Does take the life. I think that was a Perona searcher from the top of life.
Good for Sirius. Definitely what he was looking for is a bit more searches. But is on the 5-don turn. Does he have the Tashigi here or maybe a 5-cost Bonnie depending on what he feels like?
Just to possibly freeze. It does have the 5-cost Tashigi.
Tashigi normally the safer thing to use here. If he plays out the Tashigi, he can also rest the Kikinojo, which will become active and just be a nuisance for the entire game.
Sirius just contemplating what to play for the 5-don turn. Obviously, is it going to be the Bonnie? Is it going to... Because if he does play the Bonnie, Sirius went first, so he'll be on... Koi's going to be on 6 later on.
So the only thing he really stops is like a Trafalgar Law if Koi wants to do something like that, but I don't know if the Bonnie is worth doing. It probably is just going to be the Tashigi, which, yeah, it is. Rest the Kiku, get 3 Don back.
Will be... thank you, Koi. Really appreciate that. I was like, where's that dice?
It was going to be going an 8 into lead. More than likely, Koi will be taking this. Neither players are too afraid of actually countering out of the first few swings. And it's, they're swinging 8s and 6s more often than not. We know how how Mihawk works and what cards he has in his hand. And Koi says,
in response,
anything you can do,
I can do better.
That's right. No, you can't. But does play the Tashigi 4-5. Let's see what Koi does with the rest of his Don. Obviously can now restand as well, but could restand anyway. Just using a Don.
swinging 6 into lead. Side will take life.
Sirius going down to 3.
Passes the turn back to Sirius on the 7 Don turn play. Will be able to play the Shanks.
Very true, very true. Does Sirius have the Shanks? I don't think he's searched for it at all. So does he just have it naturally into his hand? And
he did a mulligan.
He didn't mulligan.
So he did. There was a. Was that from the previous game or was it this game?
All the Mihawk games have turned into one. We don't know where we are.
He does have the Shanks. He does have the Shanks.
Yeah, it was the first card in his hand. So it looks like that's probably going to be the play here. Being able to initiate and stabilize with this 7-cost Shanks. Tapping the Shanks. Getting 3 Don back. What is he going to tap with the Shanks? Is it going to be the Corona Kid or Killer? It is going to be the Kid and Killer. We're going to expect the Kiku into that.
Two into the 2. Does use the ability just to trash it and restand 1 Don. Will be able to go 6 into lead, applying more pressure into life. Doesn't mind taking the life at this point. Does counter out with the with the 1 plus 1,000, bunking it up to 7. Uses the is it 1 Don?
The Tashigi
Yeah,
effect.
yeah.
Going to go 8 into Koi. Will be taking that, going down to 2. And now it's Koi's 8 Don turn. No big monsters from the Shanks on 8. Normally it is a 7-cost Shanks again. Not really anything they want to be playing on 8s apart from that. Let's see what Koi does. Or does he play the coffin boat?
Hopefully he picks it up. Let's see how he goes. Is it gonna, what top?
He does have the 7-cost in hand anyway, though, Paul. If you see right there.
Does, yeah.
Koi putting that card into the front of his hand, knowing that this is probably what he will be playing.
Boy, just really taking time. Every move is going to needs to be very precise.
This is where the game very slows down, and Paul, any minuscule swing, small swing, you need to be countering correctly and seeing what we're doing. And it looks like Sirius might be putting the first card from his hand into the trash.
Koi has to be very cautious as well, because if he decides to play the 7-cost Shanks, I mean, it's good that he has the coffin boat. We'll be able to restand it. The question is he going to rest it and have it as a possible target for the 9-drop? That's if Sirius has it.
Which doesn't look like he does, but again, Koi doesn't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
But if we look at Sirius's hand, Paul, is he actually struggling in terms of boss monsters? Does have the 9-cost Mihawk. No, has the Law and Beppo as well, so he does have 2 boss monsters. It's actually Koi, who I do believe will be struggling with those big monsters on the field.
There you go, and does take life.
And as we were discussing, Paul, Koi not choosing to rest that Shanks, keeping it alive for, no crackback. But we more than likely from Sirius will be dropping the 9-cost Mihawk to be able to stop that 7-cost Shanks being able to rest full stop. But again, if he does this, he has to rest his Mihawk. And you know what Koi can do? If he has that 9-cost Shanks and then pop the Mihawk. We saw that in the last game.
It is kind of like it feels like a bait. It's like, I want you to swing the Shanks.
But if we look at the hand, doesn't
Not.
lock. No. I mean, it's a one-off. It's not to be expected. But if they do have it, it's hard to deal with. I wonder if this promenation of Mihawks, we've seen a few events where Mihawks have been topping. We had the Japan regionals the other week where it was a majority of Mihawks. Maybe the 9-cost Shanks might become more of a staple. Maybe add 2 into the list. Obviously not very good into other matchups such as a Emu. Maybe not as good into a Boa. But maybe just for the mirror and all the Shanks that are going around, maybe they add on to that. $9 Don for Sirius to work with here.
I think it's Sirius is just has to be very cautious.
Yeah.
Question is he gonna swing with the Shanks? And if he does, will he be playing the 9-cost Mihawk? potential threat.
Yeah, it is going to be the 9-cost Mihawk. I think it's the correct play. He has to do this. It's, if you don't do it, what other play are you really doing, Paul?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else that even comes close to how strong this is, especially if you don't get punished by Koi. But Koi, not having the 9-cost Shanks in hand, may not be able to punish it as much as he'd like to. Going to be rested 2, going to go 8 into lead.
Can you imagine if Koi in the next turn just top stacks the 9-cost Shanks?
Oh, that's why we're going to have to go to the hand cam pretty quickly when Koi goes to untap and draw.
Or even from live at this point.
Yeah, it could be debating. Maybe he's thinking, wow, this is my way to come back into this game is if I find this 9-cost Shanks, because we do see the amount of cards on the board. He doesn't have the 9-cost Mihawk to answer this 9-cost Mihawk. It's one of those cards. Looking for the 9-cost Shanks, looking for the 9-cost Mihawk. Those are going to be the ones that be able to deal with the Mihawk on the board, or that Lore and Beppo. Paul, there is no boss monsters in Koi's hand.
The tides have turned. The tides of luck have turned.
Iron Jesus has smiled upon Sirius for game 2 so far. Koi searching, looking, hoping, praying. Oh, he needs something to work here, but it's still Sirius's turn. Debating if he wants to put more Don on, and does go 7 into lead.
We'll have to provide just a 2K counter, which he does have. He's got 2 2Ks.
He's got plenty of them.
3 2K counters, actually.
But the question is, Koi, no, happy to take it. Let's go into... He's going to go 8 into the lead as well, going down to 1.
It will be 9.
Oh, of course. Let's check out the hand.
Oh,
that's a Perona. What was the other card he got?
Still
from live?
searchable.
Still searchable, but that does mean Lauren Beppo is definitely not going to be coming down this turn. And what was the other card from Koi's hand? We wait as anticipation. Oh my days, Paul.
No big bodies. It has to go for the Perona search. Let's see if he can get something out of this. Top 5 search. Here we go. Go to the... Oh, is that... What? Lord Beppo?
It's too late. It's too late. He's used the Perona. He's tapped the Don. The Lauren Beppo's way too late. He needs it, though. But it's too... Where were you, Lauren Beppo? Where were you? The retirement bus comes on time, but Lauren Beppo doesn't. Oh, my days. There it is.
Mate, their submarine has just broken down, mate.
We are not all living in a yellow submarine.
Goes for another search. Hopefully he can get himself... I don't know. What can he get himself at this point? Is that the Shanks? It is. It's a 9-cost Shanks, but he won't be taking that. He'll just get the event instead.
Can't be taking the 9-cost.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. Because it is... Wait.
He can take it, but like he can't take it
in this situation.
He shouldn't be taking it.
In this situation, that is correct.
Just adding a brick in hand and hoping to work out.
Matt, it was just one search away.
Yeah, it was. It was close. It was, well, to be fair, it was 2 searches away. Maybe not as close as Koi would have wanted. But the issue... it is tough as well for Koi, though. Seeing none of these boss monsters, needing to stall longer, while Sirius has at least 2 of them on. And I think this Mihawk is going to see, we're going to see the incremental value of this 9-cost Mihawk into keeping this Shanks frozen for the rest of the game until it can be taken out. But
going for a 7K swing with this Tashigi. Let's see what it goes and does, because let's see, 10, 7, there is going to be a 6. Is that 4 bricks?
In Sirius's hand?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, Paul. He's got the 9-cost Mihawk, so he can use that leader ability to trash one of his cards to give plus 2,000 to one of his characters for, say, minus 2,000.
Using just as you said, trashing the 7-cost Shanks. Plus 2,000 for the battle. Decisions adds additional Dawn onto the Mihawk, swinging a 7 into lead. Will be countering out using the Dead Man's Game for that, bunking his leader up to 9.
I mean, no more swings for Sirius, for Koi, so he's going to play down that Zoro, which can't be rested by the 7-cost Shanks. Very annoying to deal with, and but you know what's more annoying? More boss monsters, which we do know Sirius does have in hand.
And he decides to use the event and just locks down Tashigi as well as the Shanks.
Stalling. Just needs to stay alive, and that's one way of doing it. But the 9-cost Mihawk will be unable to untap this turn. Let's see what Sirius does. Does he play something along the lines of the Lore and Beppo, or does he play something else?
Going to be swinging 10 into no, yes, 10 into lead. Will be getting rid of that by the blocking that with the Zoro.
Once again, keeping that Shanks very sleepy in nap time, frozen.
We'll be resting the Kikunojo.
And
Buffing
the
up
Don.
that Chashigi up to plus 2,000.
Oh, playing the law here, Paul.
Oh, playing the law. What is he going to bounce back? The Kikunojo for a potential 2-kick counter and freezes.
The Tashigi makes a lot of sense. It's another body that Sirius
Is
puts
it,
on the
no, I
field.
think, is it the Tashigi or the Don?
Oh,
Because then he won't be able to play the 9-drop. He won't be able to play the 9-drop, the 10-drop
law and
law.
Beppo.
And the thing is, it was unfortunate because on the second search previous to the turn, the 9-drop was bottom decked.
True, that's true, Paul. You're not wrong at all. We'll have to see what it was. Or was it to the Shigi just to stop the aggression? I'm not 100% sure, but the Don does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, because he did put the 1 Don aside. So,
yeah. I see. Very, very astute. Very, know what's going on, Paul. We'll have to see what else Koi can do, but Sirius kind of having all answers in the book today. As we said, a bit of a different game from round 1.
Oh, all right, let's just Don up.
Excuse me?
No, your excuse.
How big is that though?
1, 2, 3,
12.
4, 5, 6.
12
into
into
lead.
Koi taking Koi going down to 0.
Sirius still on 2 life, does have access to the Mihawk ability as well. Shanks also rested, so minus 1,000 to all the characters on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, rested that Don. Won't be you don't get to play that Beppo Law. I'm sorry, mate. And also, yeah, Sirius may not be aware of this, but that 9-drop, you can play that 9-drop all you want. But brother, I've got a couple of other bodies that you need to worry about.
That's right, Paul. Well, we did see all the bottom decks as well. No 9-cost Shanks be able to KO at least one of these bodies. No 9-cost Mihawks in hand, I don't believe, as well. So, really, really effective use of the Bonnie. And the best thing about that Bonnie use as well, it came with a lore as well. So just an extra swing for Sirius to put the pressure on, especially with Koi sitting on 0 life.
Resting the 2, being able to bunk up his leader Tashigi to plus 1,000 and it's now an 8k swing into lead. Oh, 8k? Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
8k, correct. Yes, correct. Is minus as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 cards in hand.
Many cards in hand for Koi right here. Sirius going down to 1 life as well. Looks like going off Sirius's hand as well, he might need to be going for game next turn as well. Running out of boss monsters and needs to use the ones that he has right now effectively. So let's see what happens there. He's going to go 8 into lead.
Be able to counter out of... Oh wait, does he have
He does have Laura Beppo in there.
Yeah. Using the Mihawk ability to trash a brick card and then bunking it up plus 2. So, yeah.
Yep. GG's out. Shuffling up, getting ready for the last game. We'll have to see. I'm not 100% sure who's going to be first and who's going second. It seems like whoever has been going first, which was Koi, actually had the advantage. So we'll have to see what happens there.
We have a lot of people watching this. If I had an opportunity just to turn the camera around and see all these people just watching it, we have a couple of big screens up in the venue right now. Guys, let's just hype up in chat. Let's just get this running and waiting for these players. They're all set up now. Here we go. Did we manage to get a glimpse of the hand right there? There's Mr. Judge over there right behind Koi. We have another Judge right behind Cyrus.
That is correct. That is
Cyrus
Mr. Judge. And that is Mr. Judge. And there's a lot of Mr. Judge. That is Sirius.
That's 8 pairs of... 4 pairs of eyes.
We've got Judge Mustache and we've got Judge Long Sleeve.
Now, where's that Judge with the straw hat? Oh, where is he? Where's Stewart? All right. Okay, here we go. It seems like they are all good to go. Can we have a quick glimpse at what Koi has in store for us?
Let's do indeed.
He does get himself the coffin, but if he potentially goes first, and also the Perona, the 7-cost Shanks looking quite, it's actually not bad, especially in the odd-on turn curve. But I'm just trying to remember who was going first here.
Looks like players haven't put their Don out, so we're not 100% sure who is going first. We will have to see if it's a straight replay or if it's changed up a little bit. But Koi debating on that hand. The issue is, if he does somewhat whiff on the Perona, does whiff on the coffin boat, will be missing pieces. Like, for example, we could talk about the Law and Beppo, we could talk about the 9-cost Shanks, we could talk about the 9-cost Mihawk. Those are cards you do want to be seeing. But the issue is, if you whiff on these searches, but it's all good, are the 2 Luffy events 2 cards you want to be seeing in your open hand? Koi says, yes, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, fist bump.
The gentleman's fist bump.
The gentleman's fist bump. Game 3 of the grand final. We are back up and running. Thank you for your patience, guys. Koi is going first. Plays the coffin boat, passes the turn. Going back to Sirius.
Let's see if he ends up getting himself a 2-cost Killer Searcher, maybe a Perona. Maybe he might have his own coffin boat. They're going to have a little boat battle over here. Draws 1 turn, and he gets himself a Perona Search. Get himself an extra top 5. Let's see what he ends up getting here. There is going to be the 5-cost Bonnie as well as the Kid Killer Searcher. Might possibly prefer the Kid Killer Searcher to play on the 4-Don turn curve in order to prepare for that late game, because as you all know, as Mihawk in the late game, you need to have bodies. Bigger bodies, the better.
Yep, this early game is, just searching, finding your pieces that you need, and then the middle game goes into 5-cost Tashigi, 7-cost Shanks. You can win from that. We did see Koi do that with the 2 7-cost Shanks, being able to control the board, but if you don't see it, sometimes you can struggle. Sirius, life, I'm so sorry, chat. There it is, I'm back on it. Sirius going down to 4, and we're going to go see a Kid and Killer from Koi.
Now, we didn't get to see, he's only got the 7-cost Shanks available in hand. Let's see if he manages to get himself a bigger body. Does get himself maybe a 5-cost body in order to just kind of delay the one of the rest of Don for Sirius's future turn. Because if you think about it, if he ruins the turn for Sirius, let's see, he's going to be on 6, so it actually wouldn't affect him as much.
Correct. Sirius might be looking for the Trafalgar Law play, though. That's, what we see is kind of the response to that 5-cost play, or the 5 play from the first Mihawk. Koi using Perona, finding a Tashigi as well, so we do know that Tashigi will be good to go. Get that Tashigi back to hand, please, boys.
Get that Tashigi back to hand, please?
Tashigi back to hand.
Everyone's pointing.
Thank
you. All right, there you go. All right, everyone needs to wake up. Let's go. Okay.
On, people. Guys, we've only been live for 9.5 hours. You've only been playing One Piece for about 10 hours. Come on, you guys aren't pumped up like we are.
Yeah.
We're going to crash tonight, but that's okay. Because we're here. We're going to put the last of our energies into this Game 3. Sirius on the 4-Don turn.
What will he be able to play here? Let's see what he goes for. Rests 1 Don over to get himself another coffin boat. We'll be able to draw a Tashigi 2-cost 2k counter from that. And plays another boat!
Woo! The port of Sirius is actually open for business right now, being able to get a bunch of boats through the system. Love it. And also swinging 6 into Koi. Koi taking that life. And the Kid and Killer as well. What do we take here?
Does he... is it possible to see... Come on, Sirius, you got to give us something. Let's check his hand. Let's quickly check his hand.
Sorry.
Was that a Beppo Law?
There
is going to be a Beppo Law to stop search.
And he has the Shanks as well, which he was missing from the last game, and does take another Beppo Law. Unless that was the search, or was that the hand?
That was the search.
Paul, get your hair out of your eyes,
there's something in my eyes.
Were you crying, man?
I just want to watch more One Piece.
We can watch the anime when we get home, Paul.
Oh, man. Now,
that's right, me and Paul live together.
Passing the turn over to Koi, we have the 6-Don turn... 5-Don turn play. Does he have the Tashigi he did from the previous search? So might be the optimal move there. Not might be, will be the optimal move there.
We haven't seen any other variations on these sort of plays on the 5-Don turn. If you have the Tashigi, use the Tashigi, but let's see what happens here. He's just firstly going to go 6 into life, putting down Sirius down to 3. What else do we have? And it's the
Tashigi. We will be restanding those 3 Don with the leader search, resting that coffin boat.
And we see the coffin boat, just the value of that, being able to rest it each and every time from now on, and not even worrying about making the Tashigi up to a 8k Not concerned. Sirius doesn't have to do much with it. Anyway, 6 Don for Sirius. Let's see what he does with it. Will we be seeing the Trafalgar Law that we've come to know and love? Or will it be something else?
Well, yeah, possibly could be bouncing back. I think if he were to bounce back a character, it would have to be the Kid Killer because it gives him more options to find those supernovas.
It looked like he did have the combo of the Trafalgar Law into the Tashigi. Let me just look at the hand. That's the 6-cost Law, and there's the 5-cost Tashigi.
Yes, oh my gosh, it is going to be the 5-6 combo. Oh, 6-5 combo.
No, 6-5 works. Because
Yes,
Law is
6-5.
6. Yeah, no, that's okay. We can work with that.
I'll allow it. Okay.
Are we just creating a new term in the middle of the finals? Yes, we are indeed.
Yeah, he bounces back to Tashigi. I mean, the Prona into the Tashigi. Will be able to use the coffin. Has he used the coffin boat, or has he forgot to restand it?
No, he's just used the coffin boat through leader ability to get 3
my
Don
apologies.
back.
Yeah, thank you.
Everyone will be hyper-analyzing this game, but that's all right. We'll keep going. Going to be going 6 into lead. What does Koi do? Seems like it might be a free take. Doesn't have much in hand, so yeah, we'll be taking it. Going down to 3 life. Looks like Sirius. I do believe that was a pass of the turn.
But he does end up buffing up his Tashigi before he does that. Okay, just reorganizing everything.
Going up to 7 Don for Koi. Let's check out his hand. Does he have that 7-cost Shanks? I do believe he does.
Wait. There's a 7-cost Shanks.
Has the 9-cost Mihawk and also does have 2 Law and Bepos in hand. So Koi looking prepared and ready for the late game.
It seems that both players are playing exactly on curve right now. Now it matters at the end of the in the end game.
Correct. It does. But I feel like that 7-cost Shanks being able to put that on curve is a much stronger thing, and I definitely think in this mirror, you want to be going first. We've seen from all games that we've seen of the Mihawk, more often than not, if you're going first, you are winning more often than not. And Koi did get that advantage, being able to do what he needs to do.
Let's see if Koi plans to set up that trap, playing, if Sirius is on the even Don turn curve, can play the Beppo, and then hopefully he does get himself the 9-cost Shanks to just KO that rest. That's if Sirius falls for that trap once more.
We don't forget as well, Paul, Sirius does play the 9-cost Shanks as well, so maybe it might be his turn to change it up and play one of the 9-cost Shanks. Anyway, we're going to be resting a Perona and the Coffin Boat, pushing up to Shigi up to 8,000 power.
Yeah, 8,000, unfortunately not over 9,000. It's going to be, let's see, just a bit of a clarification.
What are we discussing here?
I think it's just in regards to... Okay, wait, hold on.
Obviously, the pressure is on the players as well, not wanting to make a mistake as well. Just, we can see what causes and effects that can happen. So just making sure that everything is all clean as well. So is we going 8 into the lead of Sirius?
We'll have to pitch out a 2 and a 1 for this. He does have 2 Don available with 2 Dead Man's games available as well.
Manga event Dead Man's game as well. If you haven't seen that card in person, do your best to go find that card in person. Those cards are next level. And Sirius is currently just aura farming, having those manga events in there.
Now, restanding with 3... restanding 3 Don. Let's see what he does here. He uses the Spiderweb to restand the rested Law Blocker. Actually, just rested Law Blocker.
Yeah, +4 is restanding the rested Law Blocker, so not using the Dead Man's game, just using the Spiderweb. Means that the Law is safe for this turn, because there was a leader swing still going to be a happen. It feels like the Mihawks much prefer a swings going into leader than the characters. It's what is preferred. Characters are going to be making or breaking this game as well, Paul.
With 3 Dons still available, what is Koi going to do? Possibly attach? Yes, he does. He attaches the 2 Don onto the Mihawk, swinging 8 into lead. Does take the life down to 2, and just passes turn with 2 Don active. And just from an analytical point of view, what is the optimal play that Sirius can do here?
Sirius needs to be kind of countering that Shanks with his own Shanks. 8 Don turn, as we know, is a bit awkward for Mihawk. Doesn't have something that's like nice and on curve on 8, so we'll be needing to respond with a Shanks. We do know he has one in hand, so definitely can be doing that. And he does have 2 bodies that are able to swing, but do not forget right now, everything is minus 1,000. That Law, that's a 5k Law. That Tashigi, that's a 5k Tashigi. And how big is Koi's Mihawk? It's a 6. So that means that there needs to be Don investment. So, Sirius and Koi have actually played both their curves perfectly, so they're doing their best possible. What is going to come to the end is the late game, and it looks like that Perona was finding a Law and Beppo for Sirius.
He does have 7 Don available on this 8 Don turn. Let's see if he does have the Shanks.
Oh, maybe
No,
he does not have the
doesn't.
Shanks. So maybe the hand I was looking at before was actually the search that he did
Yes.
earlier. So no 7-cost Shanks. Ghosts of Christmas Past, Ghosts of Future Past, unable to find a 7-cost Shanks on his curve, essentially.
Hear me out. So if Koi is going to be on 9 Don, in order to prevent and protect his place for a potential 9 drop, do you reckon he might be playing a Bonnie here?
A 5-cost Bonnie to stop the Shanks from restanding? Yeah, definitely could be a play, but I think the...
Or just resting a Don?
Oh, resting a Don, keeping him off 9, keeping him to 8 definitely could be a play as well. And Sirius did have a Bonnie in hand, did he?
Yeah.
Got you on that one, Paul.
No. Oh, wait.
I know.
I'm pretty sure he did.
We can't even look, man. He's hiding.
No, he's
his
always
cards.
doing this to us. Why are you
Oh,
always teasing us,
serious,
serious, man? Why so serious, man?
Oh, that's good by you. But that it does keep him off a Shanks, a 9-cost Shanks. Does keep him off a 9-cost Mihawk, which is obviously the preferred play. He does have the Bonnie in hand, Paul. You knew what you were talking about. Once again, you've passed the commentary test.
Thank you very much.
Here.
We're handshaking right now. Okay, there we go.
Quick, back to the screen where it's us handshaking. 2 into 2. Oh no, just resting the Proner. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's what we get for handshaking and looking away from the screen for 1 second. Rookie mistakes on our behalf.
Now remember that Tashigi, it may be buffed up, but it's technically a 7k.
That's correct. Minus 1,000 due to the 7-cost Shanks on Koi's field. Just the power of going first, really just pushing the thought process home of just, I want to take first in the mirror.
It's okay. He swung within, so it's going to be a 6 into 6.
Correct, Paul.
Kind of, it scared me there for a bit because when he did swing, he didn't have a donut touch, but you know.
Very obvious what he was doing. I don't think there was any stress needed there, Paul. It's okay, mate.
No, I'm
You've had a long day.
my heart racing.
You know what?
My heart's racing.
You deserve a nice cold beer tonight.
No,
A little brewski. Yeah. Anyway, going to Sirius. Sirius still sitting on at least 5 Don. Still has not used leader ability as well. How does he distribute this? Does he play the Bonnie? Does he play something else? Does he keep Koi off?
You know what? Before he does anything, he's just gonna go fishing with a 6k swing into his leader. Does have how many? He does have 2 counters, but 2 10 drops. Can we see Koi's hat? Koi, please, if you're listening to us, we just want to see your hat.
No, please don't be listening to us, Koi. We can't take it anymore. But as soon as Koi brings up his hand, we will be having a look.
Still contemplating whether to play that Bonnie or not.
Yeah, and great call, but not resting a Don Paul. Actually putting the value on keeping that Shanks rested. Doesn't want one of his own characters to be rested by the Shanks effect or the extra swing as well. And thank you, judges, putting a dice on that Shanks, making sure that the stream knows, we know, the players know, that Shanks ain't becoming unrested.
Yeah, and that is going to be a 8k swing. Oh, no, so wait.
No, it was a 10k swing. And, we did see Koi actually take that. Koi going to his 9 Don turn here.
Oh, yep, okay. So just helping out with the referee.
Thank you, Sirius. We appreciate that. Drawing a card, getting 2 Don. Nice.
9 Don turn.
9 Don turn, indeed. What do we expect to see here? Are we expecting to see something like the 9-cost Mihawk? It makes a lot of sense.
Dare I say he plays the 7-cost Shanks?
My God, you can't write this. We've seen this episode before. Please, Koi, don't do it to us. But
2 Shanks?
2 Shanks as well. We just saw the power of it last time. It means that Sirius has to work that much harder to push through.
I'm seeing double here. Double Shanks.
Double trouble. Jesse and James. Oh my God, Team Rocket's here. We did have someone actually... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, wrong game.
Sorry.
We didn't do that here.
What's the dynamic duo of One Piece? Sanji and Zoro?
No, that also in Zoro's 2 brothers.
Oh, the Yeti Bros.
No.
Oh.
Back to the game.
Frankie and Johnny.
Johnny
and someone.
He plays the Perona, plays the top 5. Gets himself, let's see, we'll be able to get himself maybe a potential spider. Can we change over to the... Yeah, and gets himself a spider web.
I do believe this is only a 1 of in Koi's deck as well. So, finding those tech options, being able to restand stuff, avoiding the 7-cost Shanks.
This is something that we've seen very familiar with in regards to Koi's gameplay. I mean, he's just getting so lucky. not just one, but two Shanks, and we have seen how much Sirius did struggle into that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's not just Sirius struggling into it. I think any deck struggles into your entire board being minus 2,000 power. Is going to go 8 into the lore. Sirius doesn't have any Shanks. These are normal swings from Koi. But look at the hand that Sirius has actually brought up. Is he going to counter out? Is he going to be playing that Paradise Waterfall, being able to restand as well?
Now, decisions for Sirius. One active Don, potential Dead Man's Game. He does have the billion-fold tri-click. I'm not even going to bother.
Hang on, do I still remember? Tri-Kilio Okozum.
Thank you.
Nice, I've still got it. It's some of the best... what do we got? So Sirius still debating about what he's going to do with this...
He does have Paradise Waterfall, by the way.
Oh, but he's just going to Tri-Kilio... Wait, Tri-Kilio Okozum.
Yes,
So,
that card.
yes, +4 because he has 8. Because he has 8 or more cards rested.
So he gets himself another 7 cost Shanks. It's like I'm seeing two brothers. Then we have Restand there. Attaches.
Sorry, I just read Gaimon and Garfunkel in the chat. That is amazing. Anyway, second Shanks on the field being rested, not resting anything, but just giving minus 2,000 to all the cards on the field. 4 Don up. How much? I guess the question is, how much Don does Koi attach?
There's a bit of a concept.
Oh, what do you mean?
No, I just want to see how he decides to go
6 into lore.
Yeah, 6 into lore. Will he be using one of his 1k counters?
Does Sirius even have many 1K
He's got a
counters
couple
in
of
hand?
2k counters in hand. He
Has
does
a
have
Paradise, has a... Doesn't have he actually has a few bricks there. I think he's just debating if... I do believe he has some 2Ks, but not many. Let's just have a look, Paul. Does have the Scratch Man who does have the Tashigi. Tashigi, the 1K counter. Oh, Dynamic Duos. We should have just said us.
Yeah, but we're not part of the One Piece universe.
Yeah, but we're just Dynamic Duos nonetheless, though.
Okay, anyway.
Gorm and Paul, the best Dynamic Duo. Anyway, it's really, the high-level mind games of just a 6 into 6. I know if I was playing at locals, I'm like, okay, cool, no worries, here's one game, blah, blah,
should
blah,
be right
blah.
done. And it's like, it is what it is. But it's every decision you make can make or break you, basically.
Correct.
But as we've seen before, like we've seen some 6K swinging into a 7K leader. We've seen that vice versa from both players. So, they all need to lock in. Just be very cautious before they do any move whatsoever.
Correct indeed. What is the move? That is the question as well. And he lets the lore go. That 6 gets through. 2 and a 2 as well. Make sure you clean up all the weenies. And we can see as well, just doing that 2K swing last as well. Just really...
and
freezing!
Just locking down both the Bonnie as well as the Tashigi. Won't be able to swing in the next turn. I mean, does it really matter with the 2 Shanks?
I mean, it matters because Sirius can't do anything. So he's going to get his 10 done. He's going to draw that 1 card. Making sure we're doing everything correctly.
wait. Okay, yeah.
Oh, man.
No mistakes, no mistakes.
Naughty. Anyway, Sirius onto his 10 Don turn. Will we see the Lore and Beppo come down on this turn? Everything else is -2 for the turn as well. Corona is 0. Bonnie is 4. Tashigi is 4. They're also frozen. They're rested.
You're on your 10 Don turn. You don't want to do any Don investment at this point. You just want to get out the bigger bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh, good, Paul. Great reference there. Oh, that was a reference. Yeah, sorry. Is it good to be calling out references?
No.
Saying it out loud? Here we go. We're just going to work through Sirius's turn. Is he going to be playing the 10-cost Lore and Beppo? I think the answer is more than likely going to be yes, Paul. You need to be establishing these big bodies. You need to be swinging. Round 1 of the big monster fight right now. Lore and Beppo, 10 Don. Shanks.
Targeting the Shanks. Shanks won't be able to do anything apart from just kicking back and still being able to use a minus 1,000.
That's true. Even though Shanks is sleeping, the Conqueror Haki is on at all times.
Restanding those 3 Don using the leader ability. What is he going to do? Is he going to be attaching those Don onto his leader? And he does exactly that.
All the Don as well. Really wanting to pressure Koi down to 0 life. Is that correct, Paul?
That is correct.
11 into lead. He needs to be countering. Sitting at 6 as well. Can Spiderweb 4-2, but then does he have enough counter after that? Yeah, he would, but he would have to be using up a lot of cards.
That's a lot of cards. He decides to use the trash ability from the kid.
And killer, that's right. And
What? Hear me out. Okay. Restood the Shanks.
Yep.
Shanks can't do anything.
He can now.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Because that was a frozen Shanks, but no. Who's there? Hello, it's me, Spiderweb. You're awake now. We're going to be swinging next turn. He goes, Shanks goes straight into battle.
Let's lock and load.
Yeah. You just really want to... It's just hard for Sirius. He does need to do that swing there, but he did need to... And had the defense Koi, but he just had to play around it. Because he did search for the cobweb, spiderweb before, didn't he? Anyways.
It is what it is. Now, going on to the drawing first, and then the Don as intended.
Here we go. Koi on that 10 Don home has 1 Lauren Beppo. How many Lauren Beppos does he have in hand?
I believe it's 2.
He might have just top deck 1 as well, Paul. I'm not 100% sure. We will try and get the hand cam back for all the viewers at home. Let's see where this 2K swings into first. Bang, there it goes. You can just see the power of just searching up that 1 spiderweb, that 1 card, that 1 tech card, only a 1 of getting to that Shanks to be an extra swing, just puts the pressure back onto Sirius. Although Sirius is sitting at 8, so he may be feeling a little bit more comfortable sitting at 8. $10 done for Koi. What do you think he's going to do here, Paul?
There's only one thing to do. If Sirius is allowed to play a Lord Beppo,
Koi is allowed to play a Lauren Beppo.
why can't Koi? Exactly.
Right, that's right.
We'll go for the 9K swing.
Does this 9 go into the board or does it go into leader?
It goes into lead, just reconfirming that it is going to a lead. We'll have to provide a 2K counter.
Debating if to take the life or to counter. That is showing the counter. Hang on, Paul. Let's have a look. Is a Scratch Manapoo. Does give the Scratch Manapoo a 2K counter. 9 into lead again. Is it going to be another 2K? Let's see what Sirius has in hand.
He gets another 2K counter using the Kikunojo. Trying to fish out as many swings as possible. Mind you, Tashigi is still available to swing.
Yeah, can use this to push it up to 8, but is just going to go 6 into 6 on the body. What does Sirius do here? Has made it a bit awkward giving those 2K counters away for the life first. Let's see what he does. Looks like he does have a Tashigi in hand. Can protect the Bonnie if need be. But the question is, do you protect the Bonnie? It's only going to be a 4K swing.
Oh, well, that's the thing, mate. Like, those 2 Shanks are really putting a stop onto Sirius's board presence right now. That Beppo being, just lets it go. That Beppo being just a 9 swing, which is still it's still a decent number.
It is, but it probably just isn't enough, especially if we're going to see Koi play another Lauren Beppo, which looks like exactly what the play is going to be. Keeping that Lauren Beppo frozen, nice and easy, putting the leader up to 8. You know, you just see that power of using the cobweb, being able that extra shank swing, got an extra 2K out of hand, and being able to counter out of that. How big was that swing beforehand? At least 11?
11.
Yeah.
Restanding 1 Don at the end of the turn, passing it over to Sirius. What? Oh, reset first?
Reset, that is the Don. That is the card he will be drawing there.
Yes.
No Don, restand first. Lauren Beppo. Correct.
So many hands on the screen.
That's right. 4 hands. Sirius, he's right. He's evolved into the 4-armed monster that he always is gonna. So has been reset. What do we expect here? Another Lauren Beppo.
It has to be another Lauren Beppo
after a Lauren Beppo.
They're just gonna be freezing each other. You gotta just insert your dominance onto the field. Bigger bodies, the better. Does he have the Supernova event, by the way?
Who, Sirius or Koi?
Cirrus.
I'll have to double check that, but you can keep those 2 Shanks rested if he was to Supernova event, but we do see Lauren Beppo first and foremost, the best play there. Going up to 8, does he have it in hand? Didn't look like it, Paul.
He didn't, unfortunately.
I didn't see any red event stuff going on in there. What is the alt art of that card? So let's see what we can do.
You know what would be very tragic right now? As soon as Cirrus passes the turn with that Beppo Law being rested, if a particular 9-cost Shanks pays a visit to Koi's hand.
Oh, Paul, you and 9-cost Shanks, you are best friends. Handshake. You just
dude, it is just such a punishing thing. I fear it, mate.
Brutal.
I fear it.
So then we see, just going through each other's trashes, just checking what is going on, what out of the cards have been used, what could you still have? And these are, very important players, very important information for players, and it's probably what is really, allowing Sirius to go 9 into lead. Only Koi sitting at 8 as well.
As a 1k counter, does it, the Kid Killer?
We'll need a 2k counter here. Might give 2 1ks.
He's only got 1?
He only has 3 1ks in hand, doesn't he, Paul?
Yeah, yes. 3 1ks and 1 event counter. 2 other bricks, it is the Mihawk and the 10 drop.
Correct, which are cards you do want to see. Don't get us wrong. But if you don't see him, if you see too many of him, so sorry is what I'm trying to say here, it can hurt.
Indeed, the question is, will Koi use those 3 potential searches?
Gives a 2 and a 1. Does not want to go down to 0. Is Sirius trying to gear himself up for a win next turn? With 2 Dead Man's Game in hand, he might be looking to do something along those lines. Do we still have a Lauren Beppo swing as well, Paul?
It's going to be quite tricky to get over this because, the one thing that's concerning...
We're going to rest the Tashigi, rest the Lauren Beppo to push the Tashigi up to 8. But the issue was, even though that pushes it up to 8 and can go into the Mihawk, it's actually 6 because it got -2 due to the 2 Shankses on the field.
Passing the 10. I love how they're looking up for clarification.
Just got to make sure we're playing to the book in this game. 5 cards, top deck, a coffin boat. Probably not going to be doing much in here. Paul, is there a question of, because Koi need to go for game here?
Okay. First of all, could we... how many cards does Sirius have? Oh, he's quickly taking a brief. He's got 2 Dead Man's Game. He's got, looking from the... I think he had another 2k counter in hand.
Yeah, so 2 Dead Man's Game, a 2k counter. Maybe have something else. Maybe one of the Trichiliocosm as well.
How much cards does he need to have rested?
8.
1, 2, 3, 4,
He has
5,
at least 5.
6.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Has 6. So the Trichiliocosm is not online unless he uses another event first to then put him down to 7. And then when he's using that 1 cost as well for that event to go up to 4. Koi, Tendon, can Lauren Beppo, can Mihawk? What are some of the stuff here? I think, to be honest, Paul, if Koi goes defense here, I think Sirius might just say, I'm going to go for game.
We'll just have to wait and see. See whether your observation haki is correct, Gorm.
Man, if I had observation haki, I think I'd be the coolest guy ever. Do you agree with that?
I think you're already cool without it.
Oh. You saying I don't have it?
No.
It's
a backhanded compliment.
You don't have Conqueror's haki, Paul. All you've got is the boring fruit. I saw you eat that.
As Koi is still contemplating on what he wants to do. Resting 2. Oh, he might be doing a post. Okay.
+2 to the Shigi. That's an 8k swing into Sirius if that's what he goes for.
It's going to be an 8k swing, an 8 into an 8. Just reminding himself that currently, right now, Mihawk is an 8,000 power leader. I think with the dot distribution, I think he won't be going for game.
It doesn't seem like, but like so. 8 is just little fish. Yeah, as you like to say, just goes fishing. Gets a Tashigi out of hand. 9 into lead.
Needs to pitch a 2k. He does still have 2 life available.
Paul, we are getting into the end game here. I feel like stepping up.
Okay,
normally
that's it. If you're standing up, I'm standing up.
You're going to stand up as well? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot see us, you cannot see us. You know, we're not here, but we are
Does
standing
take the
up.
life over here. Sirius down to 1. Use another 9K swing into lead.
What does Sirius do here? Does he give a 2K? Does he give an event? What are we thinking here, Paul? Going to be some tough, minuscule choices here. Hopefully it's the right one. You're just never sure. 3 Don up of Sirius well. Doesn't want to use that dead man's game. It feels like he wants to keep the dead man's up to be able to rest a bunch of Koi's Don.
Because if he decides to do that, in total, I believe maybe he might get a possible 4 Don active at the end of his turn if he decides to pass it off to Sirius for the potential swings.
If he doesn't Don invest as well, yeah, correct, 100%. Could get 4 Don up through the 3 from resting more than likely the 10 cost Lauren Beppo that he plays, and then getting 1 back from the Coffer Boat. There it is, the Lauren Beppo, freezing the other Lauren Beppo.
Plays it, and it's going to be bunked up to 8. Kind of a massive hill for Sirius to get
Paul,
over.
there's 6 cards on the field. Judges, please, there's 4 of you. There's 6 on the field. Thank you,
Sirius.
Sirius is the man. We appreciate that. Goodbye, Perona. Throw that out of here. Sirius helping out all of us here. Playing another Coffin Boat is Koi. We'll actually have, so gets an extra card into hand, but might have lesser. So 3 Don up for Sirius.
He just chucks Perona.
Bow!
Okay.
Going to draw the card. Do we know what's in Sirius's hand? Judge, get out of the way!
We
We're
wanna
trying to watch!
We do see a blue sleeve.
What do we got here? Sirius could be a judge at Worlds if this doesn't work out for him. He's all over it.
4 cards in hand, 3 Don active, still has Dead Man's Game. Will be resting the 2, has 1 left over. Does he go for the other one? We'll have to wait and see. Now,
Sirius is going for game. He does play the other one as well.
Game. Restands the 2 Don, restands and
6 Don to work with. He has at least how many swings? We're going to start with a 9 to 8.
9 to 8. Or does he have to? Do you want to bunk it up? Do you want to bunk it up? I think he should bunk it up.
This is going to be the game. Sirius either wins or loses it here. He is going for the kill. Do we remember what's in Koi's hand? Doesn't matter. Doesn't have any events.
He had a 9 cost law. 9 cost Mihawk.
He swung a 9. He swung a 9. He swung a 9. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait. 1 body. A dead man. Oh, it might be over. It might be Drover. It might be Drover.
How big is that?
GG! Let's go.
Paul, who's just won?
Sirius has just taken it back. He only had 1K counter.
He played the dead man's game. He played 2 of the dead man's game.
He Sirius was like, you know what? Have 1 dead man's game. You know what? I feel like DJ Cullen. Another one.
Another one. And what did Paul, Sirius is, what is he, Paul?
He is Oceania's national representative.
The world champion for Oceania, at least.
I am speechless.
Paul, get it together, man. We're paid to talk. Sirius won. We see the celebrations happening out in the crowd. We see Sirius winning. That is amazing.
That was an absolute pop-off right now. It is absolutely crazy. Well, look, Sirius.
Congratulations, man.
We just want to say congratulations. Our red hair, Zoro from Australia. The great down under.
Mihawk.
Playing Mihawk.
Congrats, Sirius.
Absolutely phenomenal last game. A great game. A great game to finish off the Nationals here in Australia. I just want to say thank you very much. Oh, are we sitting down now?
Yeah, well, if we're going to address the world, we might as well.